Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to one of the world's biggest stars and one of my favourite people too, Merrill Osmond. How are you?
Alex, I am doing great. Thank you.
So nice to see you again. And here we are back in England. And you're a trooper, aren't you? I mean, you're still at it. You still love it. And the audience still love you.
You know, I tell you, this is our second home. We've been here forever over the years. And the people seem to love the Osmond songs. And I love singing them. So I'm here and I'm going to keep doing it till I get it right.
And you're back in the UK this year on tour 3 times, and we're looking forward to seeing you. I mean, the UK and you is this perfect synergy. I mean, we love you and you love us. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's amazing, I tell you. I don't think I have had more fun being in the UK than I have right now because I'm at an age where I'm relaxed, I enjoy the music, and really what I enjoy is to have the fans singing the songs to me. And that's what's starting to happen. They know all the songs. They'll sing along with you. They'll scream. They'll yell, just like they did back in the 70s. It's wonderful.
And again, it's a long time, isn't it? 50 years.
It is. It is a long time. In fact, it's been more than that. It's been 60-something years since we got started doing this thing. But I don't know. You know, I'm the one that's doing it now. The other brothers are retired and gone their way, so I'm the last one standing, except for Donnie and Marie. And but I've been used to it because I've always been out there in front, so it doesn't worry me or whatever. Got a great band, the sound is amazing, and I'm just in love with everything.
And being the lead singer of the Osmonds can't be a bad thing. And we saw you live on The Talk with Sharon Osbourne and, of course, your sister Marie for the final performance. That must have been tough because as magical a moment as it was and as interested as everybody was, it sort of was sad because it's the last time you'd ever be performing together.
That's right. That was one of a kind. I was very surprised that they got Wayne to come out because Wayne can't hear. And he struggles a lot. And so does Alan with his multiple sclerosis. So to get that one final song in was a miracle as far as I was concerned. And Alan wrote the song, and it was a beautiful goodbye song. So yeah, it was cool.
I couldn't help but think, well, maybe we could get one more tour out of this because it went so well, didn't it?
It did go so well. I don't know if that'll ever happen, maybe in another world or something like that, but it's been a great ride with all the guys. It really has.
Life has its ups and downs. I wonder how you are. I mean, there you are, the front man of the Osmonds, and as you say, the family's had tragedies over the years and sadness and illness. How are you?
I'm doing great. I don't know why I've been so blessed, but I feel fine. My energy levels are good. My voice seems to be hanging in there. So, yeah, I'm just ready to rock and roll. I'm just getting started. Traveling to and from gets a little bit boring, you know, and setting up. But when you're on that stage and having that kind of a reaction still of excitement and pushing and shoving and screaming and yelling and singing back to you, the songs that you're singing to them, the show becomes them. And that's what's exciting to me. I just get a thrill every time I'm up there.
What is the recipe to success?
Show them that you care and that you love them and you have the energy to keep doing what you do. And the rest of it is up to them. They just feed you the energy. I mean, you can be in a bad mood going out on stage, but by the time you get into the first song and the energy level kicks up, there is no greater high than that.
And again, there's a sincerity, isn't it? You're not trying to be something you're not. You are you, and you brothers always have been. And that, I think, is what they love, is that they're part of your life and your family.
Yeah, you know, when we first came here in the 70s, we got knocked by the press so much because they thought we were cute, sweet, and innocent and plastic and that stuff. They can't say that anymore because we've been around too long. But it's wonderful to be an Osmond in this day of age because people know what we are and what we do and how we live, and it's wonderful just to be relaxed.
I came to see you. I can't remember when it was, but it was probably 10 or 15 years ago at the Nottingham Royal Concert Hall, you and the brothers.
Oh,
And we did that lovely interview backstage in the dressing room there. And again, the reaction in that room, 2,800 people, I think it was, sold out. And people forget, I mean, this is rock and roll. It's not just love songs, is it? I mean,
No.
you boys really know how to rock.
We do. I mean, if I had my wish, I'd go to sleep singing rock and roll music my whole night. I'm just a rocker. My voice has got a little bit of gravel in it anyway, and when I get out there and sing the rock songs with the drum kicking and the bass doing its thing, I'm just in seventh heaven.
And tell me how tricky these songs are to sing. I mean, if you ever try them at karaoke, they're not easy, are they?
No, they're not easy to sing. It depends on what you're singing, obviously. But the songs that I'm writing, are really kicking songs. They've got the range in there, and they've got the gravel in there as well.
And one of the things I love about your show, you put a lot of money into the sound and the sound system.
Yes.
It's so important, isn't it? And Donnie and Marie in Vegas, they were the same. The power of their sound system. I mean, it makes an average singer sound amazing. A bad PA system can make an amazing singer sound bad, can't it?
You're not kidding. I mean, that's exactly where you should invest your money, because you have one chance to make that impression. And when you get out on that stage, you want to blow them away. And that's what we try to do.
Tell me about the family right now. I mean, we saw you there with Marie just a few weeks ago across the world, really. I mean, that program went global and the clip went viral of you brothers back together. But there was a brother missing, and that's Jimmy, and we must talk about him. I saw him the night before his stroke. Can I ask you, how is he?
You know, it's great. I've seen him about 2 times now. And Jimmy had his issue there. But you know what? He's getting better every day. And the thing about it, which is really cool, is he's never had a chance to spend that kind of time with his family like he's doing now. They're going places. Jimmy runs like crazy now, jogs everywhere. And what he's doing now, he's painting. He's painting all the time. And I'm proud of him. You know, we all get our ups and we get our downs. He had a down, but he's coming back up.
Oh, how amazing. And again, he was sort of the businessman behind the Osmonds for a while. I mean, you were the voice, and he was the guy who did the bookings and the business. And again, the two are absolutely paramount because it's show and business, isn't it?
It's show business, absolutely. Jimmy has been the entrepreneur throughout the years, and he still has a lot of things going that I know of. And I don't know exactly what his agenda is in the future, but I know that he's getting better every day.
Is your dream to sing with him again?
Absolutely. We have the same timbre, we have the same range, and we love each other. That's the main thing.
And you also have the same ethic, don't you? You really care about the audience and that they have a good time.
That's right. I mean, you know, when you produce TV shows and radio, whatever it is, you got to have a beginning and a middle and a close. And both of us have been trained the same way, where you start heavy, bring it down, and you end big time. And Jimmy and I are that same way.
The last time I saw you, there you were on stage rocking it, and you had the adoring fans and everybody staring at you, and then you switch on the radio and there's an Osmonds track here. I was just in Florida and you're on there. Does that ever become normal, that wherever you go, everybody knows who you are?
You know, somebody asked me that last night. I went to an event last night, and people look at you and they turn away. They look at you and they turn away. They don't know if I'm Kenny Rogers or Merrill Osmond. But it is sort of fun at times, because they're not sure exactly who you are, but they've seen you somewhere. It's sort of cool, and I'm loving it. I think I'll do it until I drop dead. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I love the different venues. I love the different type of styles that you get into, because you can design. See, I don't have to answer to anybody to what I'm going to do. I can do what I want to do now, because I'm all by myself and my band. The band get nervous, because if I in the middle of the show say, hey, let's do this song, and they haven't prepared for it, it gets a little bit weird. But yeah, I'm having a blast, Alex.
But I need new music. What's the chances of getting a new album this year?
I'm working my tail off, working on stuff that it's going to be a little different than the normal stuff. I'm a rocker. I'll always be a rocker. I love the raw sound. a Creedence Clearwater type sound. It'll be very raw, and it'll be heavy choruses, driving music, and I think people like it. I hope they do, but it's a departure from that. And as far as the book that I'm working on, you know, I've met everybody, I think, in the 70s, all the artists that we got to know, from Zeppelin to the Stones to the Beatles to you name it. And this book is going to be my take on what it was like getting to know them and the insights into some of the things that people haven't really heard about from the Osmonds. So it's going to be a book I think people will like to read.
And it's an incredible life and career. I mean, can you remember not being famous? Because as long as I've known you, you've always been, but I'm only 40. I mean, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Have you ever been unfamous? Can you ever remember being normal?
I don't know. I was 4 years old when I was singing my songs on stage, and they used to throw money on stage, and we didn't know what to do with it. So my brother Jay, we used to go pick up the quarters and the dollars, but yeah, we were on stage since 4 years old and haven't stopped.
And I guess we have to put that down to Andy Williams and the leg up that he gave you. I mean, nothing could beat that approval, could it? Or that sort of affirmation to give you that chance to be seen.
It was a challenge, because every week Andy would challenge us with saying, if you don't come up with something new, we can't use you on the show. So we would go overtime, coming up with new things to do. Ice skating, karate, guitars, you name it, tap dancing. So we learned everything we could learn in those 8 years with Andy Williams. But you know, people don't really know that it was Walt Disney that found us. Wow. Yeah, on the streets of Disneyland. He's the one that told us, hey, you guys got something going, so get out on the streets.
How's the family doing now? The last time I counted, I think there was 7,800 of you. How many are there today?
7,900.
I mean, it is incredible when you see those pictures from Donnie of the family together. I mean, it's remarkable. I mean, you literally need a hotel to put all these people up.
I know. I really do think there's nearly 90 grandchildren. I mean, that's a lot of bodies.
It's also a very expensive Christmas, isn't it?
A lot of teeth, I'll tell you that for sure. But the Christmas is the Osmonds' time to get together. We might not be in one building together, but we text, we email, we Marco Polo, we do all of those things as a family should. We're all close.
And as you can see there, Merrill Osmond will be on tour throughout 2020, coming several times, and you can see him all over the UK. And merrillosmond.com is the place to go. Find the dates and book your tickets. And it's always a pleasure. We love you very much, and thank you so much for your time.
You're an amazing man. I love you, buddy.